Welcome to Language for 6th grade. Actually, this is creative writing for the next 5 lessons, and so some of them are going to be doubled up like this. You're going to be working on creative writing instead of language. You've just taken a test on language. I hope you did well. So this is for lesson 135 and 136. The pages that is over is page 76 all the way to 81. Don't get too scared with that. 2 of those pages are just big pictures. So there is some things, quite a bit to do, but not an overwhelming amount. Okay, so the very first thing is writing memories on 76 and 77. So you've got that picture. And creative writing is sharing experiences, too good to keep to oneself. Grandma Moses began painting pictures when she was in her 70s. Now, everyone can share and enjoy her memories of harvest, quilting bees, and the Christmases in the country. Do you remember a special birthday or holiday? Do you remember the time you laughed so hard that you couldn't stop? Do you remember an embarrassing time, a frightening time, a special person or place? And so instead of painting memories, we're going to write some. And so in this space there, you're going to start by listing some I remember sentences. And there's one, I'm going to give you one of mine. I remember the first house that we lived in had a sandbox in the backyard and a swing set. And I remember swinging on that swing set and making up songs. That is one of my early memories. And so that's a sweet one for me. So you're going to take some time and just think about these memories that you have. And so if you need to pause the video and you want to do that now, or you can wait till the end. After that, you're going to, in your journal at the bottom, it says, now choose the memory from your list that you would most like to share with others and write a poem or a paragraph in your journal book. So you're going to be putting lots of things in your journal the next few lessons. So have that handy so that you can add to that. Turning the page on page 78, you should have the mind stretcher lookalikes. And I did a couple on the board that would be, one of them is in the try these list. And if you can do any better than mine, then go for it. And one of them is not in this list. So, but you see how melt looks like the word is melting, right? Slant, all the letters are slanted. Reflect has the reflect on the bottom. It's like a mirror or like an ocean or a body of water. Splash, obviously that is looking like it. So I'm going to move aside and show you if you can read this. My marker is going out. So this is long. This word is long. And this one is skinny. So you see how all my letters are trying to be really, really skinny. And that's the idea there. They're tall and skinny. And so you can play around with that. Do a couple of those in your journal. And then the mind stretcher there at the bottom, Rebus writing. Use words, pictures, and symbols to make a sentence. I went to the barn to milk the cows is how you would read that. And so I, instead of just writing the word I, draw an I. So some of these are a little, they look like they would be a little tricky to draw, but do your best, be creative. Use words, pictures, and symbols to suggest well-known book titles, okay? This one, and you can do things like this where it's H plus buckle minus the B. So it will be huckle, right? Plus straw, or plus berry, plus the fin. It's pointing to the fin. So huckle, berry, fin. Okay. So try writing your own in your journal, and at in your journal at the bottom, in your journal, write about the most embarrassing moment in your life. Try to include as many details as you can remember. Okay. And just just use your memory today. That's kind of what we're looking at today. If you look at page 79, you also have a mind structure creativity test. So the example is to think of a word that is related to all three clue words: worm, library, and report. And those are all clues for book. You have a bookworm, a library book, a book report, okay? So try to see if you can decipher which these words are and do your best with that. And then the last thing that you're going to be doing is on page 80 and 81, you've got a picture like this. I took some, I copied the pages so that I could have them, because I knew you would all have your books at home. And then writing about an emotion. Look at this picture, then write the feelings and thoughts that the picture brings to your mind. Use your list to write a paragraph or poem in your journal. So this space on page 81 is to write out a list. You're brainstorming, okay? So you look at this picture and you might think gentle, or you might go even deeper and say a gentle shepherd cares for his lamb, and something like that. And you just start making a list. Write out feelings of what this picture it means to you. And then you're going to write a paragraph or a poem from that list, okay? So that is what we're doing with our journal today. It's quite a bit of pages, but hopefully that will not turn into too long of work for you guys, and that you will do your best. And then we will see you next time.